class session. We're writing a business plan, and we're using the Small Business Administration's business plan template for writing the plan. If you have some other business plan software or some other business plan program that you like to use and you think it's more appropriate, that's fine. This is the one I think I found is simple and easy to use, and it's available for everyone, and it's free. That's the best part of it. It doesn't cost a dime. All right? It doesn't cost anything. Just go to the SBA's website and you have access to it. All right? You can go back to it as much as you want to fill it up. All right? We covered the following topics. Definition of the market. Defining your market. Description of products and services. Organization and management. So, next first Sunday, God willing, we will continue with this. But then we'll be getting on financial management section of the business plan. And we're going to spend a little time on financial management. All parts of your business plan are important, but this particular part is probably the most important part. All right? How is your business going to be managed financially? All right? And why I say it's one of the most important part is because almost any business out there is going to be managed one way or the other. Either you're going to manage it, or you're going to try to go get some money from someone else to manage it, right? And if that's what you're going to do, you've got to make the case for them. Why should they invest with you? All right? And as I said when I got started, it can't be, well, I'm a good person. That's fine. You may be a good person. This is business. Have you ever heard this? Ain't got nothing against you.
Right.
But this is business.
Right.
All right? You got to give me more than you're just a good person. All right? If you want my money. Because I need to know how fast I'm going to get my money back and what I'm going to get from my money. Now, this is business now. All right? As they say, this is real. You want to find out how real anything is? Ask somebody for some money. Okay? You'll find out how real it is. I have to have some humor here. We got to have some humor here, okay? Because life is just not about all being serious. All right. All right. Now, I want to progress to, I want to wind it down now. I want to progress to my technology update. Technology update. Give me just a second. I tried to bring information about the changes and updates and technology to the class at every first Sunday. And inshallah, God willing, I've been blessed to find something for this first Sunday. All right. So, I talk about smartphones and encouraging everyone. I know people use a phone to make a phone call. But in this day and time, we do a lot more with phones than just make phone calls, okay? So, and I'm encouraging those of you who have the inclination to learn a little bit, is to get you a smartphone, okay? There's a lot that's going on out there that you don't want passing you by, all right? All right, so anyway, this particular program is available, well, I just put, this is iTunes. iTunes is a program owned by Apple. Okay. This particular program is called AnyDo. ANY.do. AnyDo. And what it really is it's a list that you can. Okay, but let me read the information. So, it's nearly impossible to be organized at work if the rest of your life is in disarray. Okay. If you need a little assistance in keeping your life in order, AnyDo promises to help. Okay. You can create an agenda, organize it by swiping your finger across the app or application, and easily mark what items on your task list or do list, to-do list, are completed. It's like, I don't know how many of you have been away from it. I know when I was in school, we had to make kind of a list of what we had to do that day or that class or whatever, and every time it got accomplished, we'd mark it off a list, all right? This is a high-tech way of doing that, all right? And you can have the list with you anywhere you go because you have your phone with you anywhere you go, all right? My wife told me not to go to the store without a list, because I always come back and forget something, okay? So I make a list from now on, okay? Because I don't want to hear, I told you so. Okay, so the application also supports voice dictation, all right? So if you want to just dictate with your voice instead of type, you can do that. And the new iPhone, it does that. It has voice dictation. Even some of the new Android phones. I hope this language is not something that you all haven't heard. For those who've been attending my class, they've heard it, all right? If you haven't, you can just kind of read up on it, and I have it. Or you can go to YouTube, go to the Mousecast channel on YouTube, and look at the class on implementing technology in your business and personal life. That's the class I taught. I was first Sunday speaker. I want to stop by my table out front. I got a DVD that you can pick up. Like I said, we're not going to let nobody get. You're not going to lose. We're not going to let nobody get behind. We hope you catch up. Okay. All right. So any do, which is, well, we'll stop there because you don't need to know who it's financed by. But anyway, it's an application that's available for iPhone or Android devices. Okay. For iPhone, or iPad, or Android devices. That's any do. All right? All right. So, let me go to the next one. All right. This is called Google Drive. Now everybody knows Google. Google Drive. I don't know who wrote this. They must have some stock in Google. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Mission-critical files, videos, and images are increasingly stored in the cloud. I'll say again, if you attended my class during that technology presentation, I explained what the cloud is and what cloud computing is. All right? Don't want to hold up the class now for that. But I have information available for you so you know what I mean, for those who are not sure. So, Google Drive is the best and most economical cloud storage solution for business of all sizes. Okay, so I guess that's why they said it like that. I'm going to tell you what I mean when I say that. The best for business of all sizes. All right, but Google Drive is not just used for business, it's used for personal too. All right, cloud storage. All right, the mobile app, which works seamlessly across all what they mean by iOS, that's I operating systems. And I operating systems are owned by Apple. Okay, that's what an iPad is, that's what an iPhone is. That's what the iPod is too. And Android devices lets you share large files with coworkers without clogging your email. So I see why they focus this on business. All right, that's why they say it's the most cheapest. Because I'm telling you right now, I like I like Dropbox. Dropbox is another one. They mention it here. And I'll talk about both. This is Google Drive, though. But now, if you want to use this in your business, that's fine. But you can get started using this now in your personal life. And some of you may ask why. Do any of you videotape occasion, videotape birthday parties, videotape things like that? You know, you videotape them on your smartphone, like I do. If you do that, those video files are so large, you can't send them through regular email. And in fact, the message will come back and tell you the file is too large. Okay? But if you have Dropbox or even Google Drive, you see with these, you can have a shared file with whoever you want to send it to. They can also get Dropbox and set up a shared file. And all you got to do is take the file and drop it in that shared file. It's like a folder. This is a folder, right? This is the file. It's all electronic though. But all you got to do is take the file, drop it into the folder. I have access to it. And the other person who's in New York or New Jersey or in Timbuktu has access to it too. And all they got to do is go to the folder and open it up and get the file out. See? So that's how Google Drive and Dropbox works. All right? And,
Can I ask a question?
yes.
What is the level? I'm about to show my ignorance now. Y'all think I'm an expert because I'm always behind the counter. But what is the implications for privacy? Because, you know, I indiscriminately walk around my house taking photo shots with my cell phone, and I just made a policy where I just don't share those.
Okay.